I got four brothers. Yeah, pretty tight. Like, we're still blue over food, and mainly food. Finished school, so I'd been out of school for 6 months, and I just started an apprenticeship in carpentry. Was just going about my life, going out on the weekends, and then this weekend just turned really bad and nasty and for the worse. We went to one bar and had been there for a couple of hours, and it all seemed relatively quiet. Good night, having drinks and everything like that, and having a bit of fun. And then apparently one of my mates was whacked or bottled, or not too sure exactly what it was, by a certain person, and then that person was kicked out. People get 10 foot taller and start to take on the world, and so the bloke that was kicked out is called, for the bloke that he's bottled to come outside. And so the kind of person that I am, I've just gone out there to not to protect, but just to make sure things are alright and no one's getting in any trouble. Play a bit of a peacemaker, which I thought I was trying to do. Just, come on mate, what's going on? He did this, don't worry about it, let's go upstairs, we'll have a drink, let's forget it. And then it's just escalated out of nowhere. I was just king hit, and then ended up having my head stomped on, not once, not twice, but 3 times. A few of my mates had to drag me across the road, and 2 or 3 blokes that just still remember it. Not every night, but it comes back to them very, very regularly. Can see the punch, can see the stomps, can see it all happening again. The head bouncing off the concrete, all that kind of stuff. Shortly after, a phone call from the ambulance that was taking me to Royal Melbourne Hospital came through to my mum and said, "You better round up the whole family. He's probably not going to make it through the night." So that was it's pretty. I don't know, pretty lucky to be here, I suppose. I couldn't wish it upon anyone having that phone call, let alone mum and dad, to round up the troops. And so after 12 days in Royal Melbourne, in the coma, I was sent out to Royal Talbot in East Melbourne. When I was allowed to have visitors to come in, I had the security guards get my parents out of there because I just didn't know who they were. I just said, "Get them out, I don't know who they are." And Mum and Dad said that was probably the worst part of the whole experience. That was pretty daunting to know. Yeah, it was like being born again, like having to learn to walk, write, read, and then I got the other things, like I had to get my license again, had to learn how to cook, had to learn how to make my bed. I didn't even know what's making a bed. Had this not happened, I'd be qualified now, and I might be still playing footy, and and it's just the interaction with your mates, like 2-3 times a week, and I'm missing all that. And it's just so like fresh, and it's just so like I live through every moment of it again, and I just replay it over and over again, and like from every day of my life, it's always there. Like I think of it and I just go, how can actually someone stand on someone's head? And with the power, it's just another thing to realise that was actually my head. And I'm doing this because I am the lucky one. There's been so many people that have lost their lives, and and losing their lives. So it's not that I'm being anything. I just want to hopefully send a message out to some people and say, before you throw it, just think, could that one punch actually end that bloke's life, and is that actually worth it? Is that going to actually get the matter resolved, even if it's over a drink being spilled, if it's over a girl being pushed, if it's over... Is the punch actually going to resolve what it's all about? Yeah, and that's all I'm hoping to do, is just be a voice for the people that can't be heard.